In the figure above, points P and Q lie on the circle with center O. What is the value of S? So I will redraw this diagram here, this tiny thumbnail of a diagram. But let's see if there's anything we can just sort of eyeball about this. So we got center O, so that means these two guys here are both radii, and they should be equal to each other. So, and I'm guessing that we can't assume that we got mirror images of each other. So Q is the same distance from the y-axis as P. Otherwise, the answer would be rad 3, though. That would be an assumption, though, so I'm not going to make that. So we got point P, point Q, and point O. We know P is at negative rad 3, 1. Q is at points ST. And then we got these line segments QO and PO, which are radii, so they will be equal to each other. We also know this angle is 90 degrees, and they're asking for S, so they're asking for the X value, the X coordinate of this coordinate pair at point Q. So let's start filling in what we know based on this. So I got a 90-degree angle here, and I got two radii which are equal to each other. That means if I connect these 2 points, make a triangle out of this, this should be a 45, 45, 90 triangle, because I know it's a right triangle. And once I know it's a right triangle where 2 of its legs are equal to each other, that means the third one has to be within the ratio of 1 to 1 to rad 2. And so if this has a value of x, this has a value of x, this guy here has a value of x rad 2. Does this get us any closer to finding S, though? I don't think so, really. I don't think it does much. And so we got to find another way. And one thing I am seeing is maybe we are focusing on the wrong triangle. Maybe instead, if we make these imaginary lines to make triangles out of these guys, we can come up with something better. And so what do I know about these triangles? Well, I know my values for this point here. So that means this leg here, the base of this triangle, has to have a length of rad 3, and the height of this triangle here has to be 1. And so based on that, so now this is getting me somewhere, because I know this is a right triangle, and 2 of its sides are in the ratio of 1 to rad 3. So this is going to be a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So we are getting to use both of our special right triangles here. And so a 30, 60, 90 right triangle will have sides in the ratio of 1 to rad 3 to 2. And so that means we can get our x. Our x is equal to 2, which means our radius is equal to 2. And so now remember, so our angles are going to correspond to the side opposite it. So the side opposite the 30 is our 1, the side opposite the 60 is our rad 3, the side opposite the 90 is our 2, so it's the hypotenuse. So that means if we want to label our angles now, this guy is going to be our 30, and this guy is going to be our 60. Now, we don't really care about this left side triangle, we care about this right side one. So what do we know about that? Well, again, we can't just assume these guys are mirror images of each other. And so this is 30, this is 90. That means we got 120 total. And I know, so this angle plus this one should form a straight line, which is 180. So if this is 90 and this is 30, that's 120 total, meaning this guy has to be 60. Ooh, so look, so this is showing they are not to mirror images of each other, because if they were mirror images of each other, this would also be 30. It does mean we have another 30, 60, 90 triangle though, but our sides are going to be flipped, meaning so our radius is still 2, but our 1 is now over here. Our 1 is our base, and our red 3 is our height. So if we're looking for S, which is the x coordinate of Q, Q, the coordinate pair should be 1, rad 3. So S is equal to 1, B is the answer. If they were asking for T, that would be rad 3, but they're not, so don't choose that. The answer is B, 1. That's a hard question.